Hello everybody and welcome to my YouTube channel, Dream of Crafts. My name is Deanna and today I just wanted to stop in with you and talk about goals. So I don't typically do goals, but there's a group of individuals that is doing Crafty goals, and they did different planners, and Project 39 mini albums, she did a tutorial on her Crafty goals planner. And so I followed that. I will leave a link in the description box below this video and go check her out and you can watch how she assembles. Nice video, fairly easy to follow. And I didn't have any problems. I didn't have to back up and rewatch anything or anything like that. It was pretty easy to follow. The only thing I changed was how I attached my pages to the hinges. So she goes in, so let's pretend this is my hinge, and your pages look like this when you create them, so they look like a Z. On the left side, where the mouth is open on the left side, that's where that gets attached to the hinge. So she would go, the hinges were ½ inch. She would come in with her page, and she would go all the way to where the book is, and then she would back off to approximately ½ inch. So to me, that was a lot of fussing and then having to try to guess and stuff. So what I did was I took my ruler, and again on that inside of the left hand side, this ends up being another page when it's all done. So I took my ruler, which is a clear ruler, and I laid it down at ½ inch, and then I just drew a pencil line so I knew exactly where ½ inch is. Can you see? Let me see if I can get it where you can see it. It's not dark enough here. Let me redo it. I thought it was dark enough, but it's not. So again, ½ inch and a pencil line. There we go. So then I come into my hinge and I bring this down to the hinge. So I'll just show you exactly how I did it. So there's my mark. I'd add my glue, just like that. And I was able to come right in. Again, this is my pretend hinge. And I would bring that right in up to that line. Passing it down. Then I'd come back in and do my bottom to close that up. And then I would just run a bead of glue right along the right edge there and seal that up. Okay, at that point, the top part ends up being a pocket. So you got a pocket here, see, with the tag. And then again, this is your extra page. So that just made it a lot faster and a lot easier for me rather than guessing each time and fussing with it. I just need that a little bit more, not exact, but a little. It just made it easier for me. So you can do it that way or do it as she does it, whichever is easier for you. So I am using Graphic 45 Flutter paper pack. She used more of a calendar one. I don't remember which one she exactly used. I didn't have that, so I'm using what I have on hand and working with that. And for, like I said, she used a calendar one, so hers had cutouts for the months. I did not have that, so I took an additional piece of black cardstock, the same width as my page, and stamped with Kelly Creates, and this is an American Crafts product 346394. I don't know if it's still available. I've had this one for quite a while, and it worked really good for me. So that's how I use. She also includes another date, like another month tab on each one, like a file folder tab. I didn't do that. I don't really need that. I can just thumb through and find it. So I did not do that part. I just tried to simplify it for myself. So she has monthly goals, and she had printed some. I just wrote mine on some created some lines and copied it off and wrote down it. But I also found that these, they're recipe cards, just the cheap white recipe cards with the lines already on them, are going to work perfect for what I need. So I'm switching over to this type of thing. It'll just make it a little easier for me. I can hand write my things on there. So sorry if I'm saying a lot. Sorry about that. So she did not have a yearly goal thing, but I decided to write a yearly goal thing, and that is up on my left-hand side here. This is a pocket here. So one thing I want to do is have my teacher gifts ready for Christmas way ahead of time. So I'm hoping by October to be all done. And when I say teachers, I am talking the teacher, her regular teacher, art, gym, music, the bus driver, and the bus driver assistant. I usually create gifts for these. Now I do these for Halloween, for Thanksgiving, and for Christmas. So my goal is to have them done so when I get farther in the year like that, that I am not constantly working on those things. I felt this year, and I love doing it. It's not that. It's just that I also love doing just my regular Christmas craft and other crafts. And I simply don't have time. So I'm missing that. So rather than giving up both, I'm going to try to be proactive and get ahead of the game so that when it comes to the fall and winter and Christmas season, that I'm able to participate in some other things that I would like to do and create on a more relaxed. So I have plans to make them each 12 tags, and the tags themselves will be the same, but each individual will have different tags. So like this is one group of tags that I finished yesterday, and I'll be doing a quick tutorial on that in a little bit. I also want to create Christmas cards. Now Christmas cards will be between 8 and 12 cards probably for each person, depending on the card I choose. Again, they will probably be different cards. I may make them all the same, but to create different tutorials and do different cards, I think I will do that. I think I'll do different sets for each person. And there's other things that I want to do. I usually do several days of gifts, so I will have a lot more things on here. I'll do some smaller, like just tag or just cards and stuff, and we'll just see what I come up with. I also do for the class. And then I have things. I do a decorative gift bag. I've learned over the years, I used to decorate everything. So if they had a popcorn bag in there, that would get decorated. If they had cocoa, that would get decorated. I found that with little kids, she's in first grade this year, that more than likely they tear stuff open and they throw it away. And it's not that they don't appreciate the gifts. It's just that they're kids. They just throw things away. So rather than spending my time and resources on decorating the inside of everything, it's just easier just to decorate the bag and then just put the items inside. So I do things like cocoa and popcorn and pencils and erasers, and they all get a little small gift. So, and this is for all three of those seasons too. It's for Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. But I'm concentrating on my Christmas stuff so that I can get those things all done. And then later on, I'll try to get all the fall things done ahead of time. So those are my goals for that. Another one of my yearly goals I want to do is I have at least 8 totes of Christmas craft things. So my goal is to go through all of those totes and pull out the things that I can create with. Then if I find things that I can't create with, those will either be destashed or given to the local church store. They have a little store in there, and I will donate to that. And then my other thing I have written down here is to use my Cricut and my brother's Scan and Cut more. I've only used my brother's Scan and Cut probably about 3-4 times in 3 years. So it's quite an investment, so I want to utilize that along with my Cricut. So then my goal is to use those items more. for my monthly goals, and this will most likely be this pretty much the same for the next few months, and then if I have something I want to add, because I do want to do a mini album for a friend of ours, her granddaughter. So that might get added this month or next month, maybe next month. And then, so I want to do 2 card tutorials, at least 2 Christmas projects, Christmas countdown for 2024, because I do that with my grandkids, and also do Elf on the Shelf. And the other kids are older, so she is the youngest, and then the next one is 8 years older than her. So most of these 2 things, the Christmas countdown and the Elf on the Shelf, is for her benefit. I already did them with the boys, so it's not like they missed out. And they still get a kick out of seeing what Elf's up to. So I don't know if I will include those together or just separate and just shorter videos. Another thing I need to do is to smash my scraps. I've got a big bin of scrap decorative cardstock. I'm going to smash that. And another thing I plan on doing every month is de-stashing. So that kind of goes over. And I used silver tinsel embossing powder from Ranger for my embossing there. I can't think of anything else. I look forward to hopefully sticking to this, and hoping this will help me be more focused. And well, come here, come here, come here. Here you. Oh. This is Miss Bella. I don't know if you heard her little toes. This is little Miss Bella. She's my mini weenie dog, and she probably got to go potty or something, so she come and gather me. She's just a little thing. Okay, hang on. Give me just a couple seconds, okay? Okay. So that is Miss Bella. We lost our German Shepherd puppy last summer. So, okay. Anyway, as always, I wish you and your family many, many blessings. And I love you all. And I hope to be with you again soon. Please, if you have comments or ideas that I might be able to add to this or that might help me, please feel free to leave it in the comments below. And if it doesn't help me, if it's not something that was specifically that I can use, it probably will help somebody else. So please leave your comments below. And till next time, have a great day. Bye-bye.